folks. Welcome to episode 2 of the Wee Podcast. It's Phil here, along with Clarky.
Hello.
If you're returning from the first episode, I just want to say thanks, I suppose. But if you're not welcome. There's no welcomings here at all. Welcome back, and hopefully enjoyed the first one. Obviously you have if you've returned. As it's the season for Christmas and jolliness and stuff, I thought today we'd probably talk about how crap Christmas is.
Oh, I strongly disagree.
No.
I strongly disagree.
Christmas shopping.
I love Christmas.
Christmas movies. Christmas songs.
Yes.
No, that's all bad stuff.
All good stuff.
This is a very negative episode this week.
For you.
No, and people will relate to me. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, like
maybe
Santa Claus from Futurama, the ones that were undead.
I never seen it.
Oh my goodness.
Well, there you go. That's something I should probably watch because I hate Christmas as much as
you should, because it's John Goodman.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's his voice. Yeah, it's his
cool.
voice.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's really awesome.
No.
But, no, I think we probably have fairly contrasting views.
That's not even a strong enough word.
No. Juxtaposed, it's a great word I learned in GCSE English.
Juxtaposed?
Juxtaposed.
Does that just mean like...
So like white and black, completely different colours.
That's terrible.
No, like,
that's a terrible analogy.
It's not.
It is. So it's just like, it's not completely different at all.
The colours are completely different.
Yeah, but you can't just be saying like, juxtaposed?
Yeah.
That's not right. That's not a real word.
Yes, it is.
I don't care what anyone says.
GCSE English.
Well, how would you use it in a sentence? We're so juxtaposed?
Yeah,
no.
Our opinions are juxtaposed. Ask Phil Bailey. I don't know.
Don't say his name.
Why?
That's bad. People are going to search his name and be like, who?
Look, there's a million of them.
It's true, actually, there could be a million of them.
Yeah.
I don't know. Juxtaposed is a very strange word. But yeah, no, you're right there. If that's a real word. Christmas is just... It just belongs in so many bins.
I like it.
I just don't get it.
Why not?
Oh, what's the point? It gives you cold weather. If Christmas...
Yeah, but that's not Christmas's fault.
No, it's not Christmas's fault. But if it was around summertime, I might like it a bit better.
Allegedly, in the Christian faith, that is when Jesus was born.
Yeah, the summer. Yeah, that's right, yeah.
It was just moved because Christians didn't like the fact the winter solstice existed.
Well, I don't care what they...
I'm teaching you things. I am learning you right now.
You're learning me? No, it's not happening.
What?
It just shouldn't be a thing.
Why not? What is it you hate most?
Well, you have the shop.
So is that what you hate most?
No.
So there's one thing. What do you hate most?
The songs.
That is what you hate the most.
Well, everywhere you go, no matter, even if you go into your house, there's if it's a what?
Michael Bublé's like there.
Not Michael Bublé, like the old ones. Like Driving Home for Christmas and not Jingle Bells, but those ones that they're all bad on the radio. Like, do you not remember, what was it, Pop Idol?
Yeah, like years ago.
Yeah, and they released a Christmas album. And I remember...
They do that every year. X Factor do that every year.
Did they?
X Factor release a Christmas song every year.
I didn't know that. Well, even still...
The winner usually is like would you consider that a Christmas song?
No. Well, not if it's something to do with death, no.
What?
Sure, was it not Leona Lewis sang, like, something bad? I don't know what she sang. She sang something terrible.
You think that James Arthur?
That's the one, yeah.
Is that who?
What was the song?
I don't even watch this thing and I know this.
Yeah, well, you're weird.
Oh my goodness,
What do you
culture, it killed me.
He sang that song, I don't know what it was, but it was...
Many of Horror by Biffy Clyro? Is that what you're thinking of?
No idea, but it shouldn't be there. It shouldn't be around Christmas.
Good song.
I mean, I'm a metal person.
Mm-hmm.
Not like a robot, but like a metal musical listener.
Uh-huh.
And there's better metal songs out there that are around Christmas time, like metal Christmas songs.
No way.
Yeah, Metal Xmas, brilliant.
Who sings it?
There's loads of people that sing it. Alice Cooper will sing on it, but
really?
Yeah, they sing on it. But
cool.
Lemmy sang on it as well. Pretty sure Lemmy sang on it. But they're all good. And then you listen to, like you said, Michael Bublé.
Yeah, he has a new album. It was on the radio in work.
Is it Christmas?
Yeah. He comes out of hibernation. He literally does nothing all year. In fairness, this year has been pretty hard for him, but like...
Yeah, well, fair play, yeah, but I mean...
He literally comes out of hiding. Actually, a lady in my work, her daughter asked her the other day if Michael Bublé was Santa. because all he does is come out at Christmas. Legitimately, I think she's like 9 or 8 or whatever.
Is that not terrible then? I mean, people that's annoying. Thinking Michael Bublé's Santa Claus, like
at least he's real.
Is he though?
Yes.
No, he's not. That could just be like a full front thing. You'd be like, yeah, I sing for a living. I know you do, but do you actually believe in what you sing? No, because every time you sing, it's always about Christmas.
Yeah, probably not.
Terrible.
He is, in fairness, what he does, he is good at.
What, singing?
Yeah.
But he sings like that, like
he sings sort of like
jazz
Sinatra sort of stuff.
Yeah, like old jazz sort of thing. I don't know. I just don't like Christmas.
I do.
I just don't see the point in it. Like, I mean, you have to go out. Everyone like puts Christmas down as this big thing where you've got to go and spend the most money. Like, cause it's that commercialised now that people just go out and go, oh, look at that thing. Look, there's a robot there for 129 quid. We'll go and spend 129 pound on a robot. That,
people do
that flips pancakes all day. I would no. Don't even start. You would not spend 129 pound for a robot to flip your pancakes.
They can't see my face, but instantly I was like,
okay, well then.
Like, but at the same, I know what you mean. Christmas has become more about presents than for some people. Maybe it's not a fair generalization, but for some people,
that's fair play.
And certainly for companies, they focus more on pushing
they do
their gifts and their
up people's bums all the time. It does my head in.
Yeah, like, and like kids, obviously a lot of the stuff's into them, but it's more like that's completely up to you whether you buy that.
Oh, I know it is.
So that's why, like, I think commercialism is crazy. Like, it's no longer as religiously based as it was.
Don't even lie to yourself.
I am. No, it isn't. It isn't. I'm sorry. It literally isn't. In terms of, being, what
people sing carols all the time, and they're all derived from the Bible and stuff. Like, churchgoers are very, very avid. What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at?
People sing carols all the time.
Maybe whenever you look at things, maybe not in Britain as such. Maybe you go down to like the town square and there's loads of carol singers and stuff.
What year are you in? This isn't 1830.
They do.
Down to the town square.
They do.
With a dusting of snow.
They do. The people do sing carols. In Craic last year, there was people singing carols.
They're probably people from a church.
Yeah, exactly. So they're still around.
What do you mean?
Well, you said it's become less and less about religion.
It has.
No.
It has.
No.
Yes, it has.
Everywhere you go, carol singers. Maybe not for you. Maybe you don't see them. Maybe you don't see them. I don't know, because I see them all the time.
Everywhere you go, there's carols there. I go to bed, I'm like, get out.
Not in your bedroom. But no, seriously, whenever you go down to the town square, whenever you go down to like your city or your town or your whatever it is, people will be singing. They do sing.
You know what?
No.
See, no.
You're not taking this.
This is on your side, right? Just hold on, right? I went into Belfast on Sunday with Rachel, and you know what? It works out for us both because it's not religious. It was a rugby team, right?
In Belfast.
Yeah, right.
In the town.
Yeah, you know the spiral thing? I think you call it the Spirit of Belfast, right? In the
middle.
Yeah. That. They were there. And if any one of those guys is listening, fair play, by the way, they were standing there topless in their little rugby. Yep.
That must have been freezing.
It was cold. Oh. In their little rugby shorts with
their socks.
I think they had the socks on as well. And Santa hats singing Christmas carols.
Okay.
But they're clearly not a Christian rugby team.
It doesn't matter. You don't have to be a Christian to sing carols.
But I just said it's not as much about religion.
But the carols are.
They were in it for the money, obviously for their club.
For their
fair play to them for doing it.
Yeah, well, that's...
But in terms of you were mentioning commercialism, you don't get a jumper with Jesus' face on it.
Depends where you go. You can get that meme Jesus face. It's like, hey.
But it's more. That's just my opinion. In my opinion,
it's wrong.
It is more probably, but it is more about people receiving gifts and spending time with family now than it was 20, 30 years ago.
Oh no, definitely, yeah. That's why I hate Christmas. I think it's just terrible.
So you'd rather it was about religion?
Well, no, I'd rather it was more about. I mean, it shouldn't be one time a year where obviously the gifts and stuff is different because that's what, like you say, that's what commercialism's done now. It's just made Christmas a gifty time of year, no matter what time it is. It's just.
And it is nice to give and receive, I will say, the gifts.
Yeah, the gifts is the exact. Yeah, but that's true. You like giving people stuff that they necessarily need or want or whatever. Yeah. But why don't you just spend the same time with family or friends? Like, it shouldn't be one day. Like, it's the same thing for birthdays.
Or Mother's Day.
Or Father's Day or Mother's Day or, like, any specific day for a specific person.
Yeah.
Unless they're dead. That's different. You can't do that. You still can, but...
Some people would go to a grave, I guess.
Yeah.
On that day.
But then Christmas time, you're like, oh, well, this is the day. There's one day a year called Christmas Day. You need to go and give your family and friends, if you want to, presents. And then, because even what was it? I think it was maybe last year or something. I think there was a kid in Tesco. It was this will stick with me for years. Mm-hmm. But we were in Tesco's. I think it was around maybe November or something. Mm-hmm. And very early for me, Christmas shopping. But there was a kid. It was the kid was like, I don't want to go to Granny's this year. And the mum was like, of course you want to go to your Granny's and stuff. And he's like, no, I don't like her.
What?
Yes. And I was like, whoa, that's terrible.
Oh my goodness.
It's like, what has this granny done to this kid? What has this granny done to this kid? Just made the kid be like, no, I hate my granny.
No, nobody can hate.
Do you know what I mean? I was like, whoa, that's good. No. But even still, that's that kid deciding for itself. It was, I don't know, 10, deciding for itself, going, yeah, I don't want to go and see Granny this year.
But do you know why that probably is? Because they have toys at home that they can't bring.
Well, there you go. There's commercialism's
perfect.
That's
perfect
terrible.
Point. Because I swear, I'd
happily have no gifts.
If
every year, I couldn't care less about gifts.
But it's just nice. I think it's nice to know that one day a year you're gonna make your your girlfriend, mom, dad, brothers or sisters if you have them, aunts, uncles, cousins, whatever. You're gonna get to give gifts to those people. It's gonna be nice.
But why can't you give them at any other time of the year?
Because there's no point.
Why is there no point?
Because then you'd be giving gifts 365 days a year.
No, you don't. No, but that's you've got 365 days a year, right? Okay. You can give a gift to any one person.
Yes.
At any one day throughout that year.
I know.
Why does it have to be through Christmas?
Because then everybody just knows to do it.
But that's why. That's what I'm saying. Christmas shouldn't be because it is what it is. People are like, what are we doing Christmas time this year? Oh, we're giving gifts and having dinner.
Yeah. I like the dinner.
Yeah, but you can have dinner any time of the year during any time of the week.
But you don't have a Christmas tree up.
But why?
Because why would you have that up otherwise? It would just be a tree.
It's only a tree with lights on it.
It's just plastic.
Well, yeah, but it's still a tree. Not a real tree, but it's still the same.
Effigy of a tree.
Yeah, it's a plastic tree.
Yeah. But
there's no buts. Why can't you go to your friend's house or go to your mum and dad's?
We do.
Every day of the year.
Not every day, because you can't.
Well, you could.
Well, I can't.
Yes, you can.
I physically can't.
You got legs.
Yeah, but I have to go to work and stuff.
But you can still do it.
But I'm off at Christmas.
Well, not an awful lot of people are.
Well, not everyone is, but I currently am.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, the services, and absolutely fair play to anyone in the services, amongst other jobs like catering, old people's homes, etc.
Yeah.
They have to go in and make sure they're fed, which is amazing. So fair play to anyone that does that.
You sound so enthusiastic about that.
I cannot help the way I was born. Well, if I come out crying like this, God, I would have been freaking put down.
I don't know. I just don't get it.
I enjoy it. But what I enjoy is the fact that, I was going to say everyone, but most people get into the spirit and enjoy it.
But then what is the spirit of Christmas for you?
For me? Yeah. Why do I enjoy Christmas?
No, what's the spirit of Christmas? It's not why you enjoy it.
Well, it is. I think what I like is the fact that people get excited for it, and it is a nice mood at that time of year. Obviously, it's very well. Sorry, what I will say is for most, because obviously then you hear on like Cool FM they have their Mission Christmas thing.
Yeah, for the homeless and stuff.
Well, it's for impoverished children.
Oh right. Okay.
Currently in Northern Ireland, there are 11,000 children that have
Poverty?
applied. No, only that have applied for Mission Christmas.
So there's probably any
There's probably
more
any
out there that.
more. And we have like 1.3 or 4 million people in this country.
Yeah, but then the thing that shocked me the other day was the amount of housing that's available for home, just for people, and so many empty buildings.
Yeah, and people just don't use them.
Don't use them.
But
then
there's
homeless
we
out
don't
there
have
and
the
stuff.
money.
Yeah, I know we don't have the money, but I mean, if you don't have the money for that, then you have soup kitchens and stuff, and you have places where you can take them.
I always feel really bad for those types of people. Christmas.
What, the homeless?
Yeah, and also people that can't afford
Some of the less fortunate. Then.
Yeah. I always do. It sounds really corny, but I genuinely do spare a thought.
Oh well, good for you.
I do. I do.
I spare a penny or spare a thought. That's.
Well, I give money to charity as well, but not only at Christmas.
Yeah. Well, see, there you go. There's a perfect thing right there.
What?
You just not just at Christmas, but every other time as well.
Well, yeah. Well, whenever I can.
I know it's the whole thing of what is the thing of giving, the time of giving and the time of cheer and stuff. But then why is that the thing? I know people just like go and be Scrooges to be Scrooges.
Yeah, well, some people don't like it,
but
there could be any god's amount of reasons why people don't like.
Oh no, definitely
Christmas. I mean, some people could have lost someone. Or
definitely, yeah.
Some people could have, I don't know, like a bad experience with the family or whatever. Or equally, as we've just mentioned, they could have no money and just generally or little money, and they maybe have kids they can't give presents to. But I think, in general, it's something that, I mentioned that Mission Christmas for a perfect example.
Yeah.
Is that's gonna raise, and with any luck, those 11,000 kids will get, or maybe more. Maybe there's more. I don't know, but they
probably more every day.
Yeah, so maybe they will get a gift. Like I think last year they got every single person.
That's cool.
So, and if you were to do that every year, every day of the year, people won't be able to give every day of the year.
Well, not every day, but I mean, if you think, like, say, it's like 10 people a day, that's nothing.
But at the same time, like, it's like, for example, the kids, and I think some of them are right up to like teenage age. Like, it's not even just like 5-year-olds.
Yeah.
It's like like right the way up. They they're waking up on Christmas morning, knowing what is going on.
Yeah.
Elsewhere, and the fact that people, drop off their gifts to whatever the drop off points are, or give money, or I think it's gifts. As far as I remember, it's gifts.
Yeah.
That they then.
Do you know what types of gifts? Is it like toys? And
I don't think it matters.
No.
It sounds like I'm plugging this, but I just think it's such a nice thing to do.
Well, I think you're plugging it or not. It's not a big deal. It's helping people.
I think it's a really cool thing to do, but they, as far as I'm aware, it's just like gifts in general. Like I think it's like coming up towards Christmas, they sort of say, look, we have enough for the 5 to 8 category.
Yeah.
We don't have any. We don't have enough for like, I don't know the age categories, but they'll say like we don't have enough 12 to 14.
Yeah.
If you could get more mature presents, I know they are more expensive.
Yeah.
But what their sort of thing is just if you can pick up an extra gift.
Yeah.
I know, for example, even in Lauren there was recently a charity event, and basically this foundation or whatever it was, they had a night. I think it was like gangsters or something.
Gangsters.
Yeah, you come dressed up, as like Scarface or whatever. I don't know.
Al Capone.
Yeah, like you just show up with, and you dress like that era. But their thing was, you bring a gift, you don't bring money.
Oh. Okay.
And then they give it to Women's Aid, and that's cool. Women's Aid's like, again, not plugging it, but I think it's a really cool charity. They look after women basically in the local community that struggle with domestic abuse.
Yeah.
And if they, for example, can't get their kids gifts, they give out what they're given, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like this time of year is really awesome because people sort of pull together and do that. I know what you're saying, like why can't it be every day of the year? But it's the fact
that
this,
every day, but I mean, like,
but any other time. I know what you mean.
If you were to do it once a month,
but I suppose people sort of do. Like, there's children in need and all this sort of stuff at this time of year as well. But it's the fact that at this time of year, it's very focused, and then people are doing that stuff anyway, so they're making it the most of a commercialized society.
Yeah.
Do you know? And I know, obviously, like, the music's. Well, this is my personal opinion. The music's great.
You cannot like.
No, for about 2 weeks. But and then see after that.
Yeah.
See if I keep hearing the same music.
Which you will do.
Which I probably will, because unfortunately at work, Cool FM is constant. But not there's anything wrong with Cool FM, but
yes, there is.
It's just
plenty wrong.
Yeah, it's just they would play the Christmas music a lot.
It's the same as any radio station. They're all gonna. It's Christmas time. They're all gonna play the same stuff, aren't they?
But I do like the sort of ones that are slightly different. Like,
I'm all for different. Like, but I mean, it's the same ones every year. Like the Jingle Bell ones, and then
Hippopotamus for Christmas.
That one's awful. I don't know why that's a thing. And then that song. What do you call that song? The thing in New York or something?
Fairy Tale.
Yeah.
The Pogues.
That's awful.
Really, I don't mind.
He's drunk when he's.
It's the fact that they can say those words on radio and
during Christmas time.
Daytime.
Yeah, but then again, you think of the darkness that brought out Christmas time.
Oh, what a great song!
They put Bell's End. They put Bell End in the same song. Do you know what I mean? Like that's genius. Not genius, but you know.
No, it's very clever.
It is very clever. Yeah,
just
but I mean, that Fairy Tale of New York is just like anytime
it is the song.
It is the song.
At Christmas, everybody knows Fairy Tale of New York.
I know
everyone.
But it's
plus
awful.
Apparently New York at Christmas is amazing.
Oh yeah, well I mean, see that's the thing, that I can be biased in that sense because I wouldn't mind going to New York for that sort of holiday season and stuff. But I just don't like. It's just I wouldn't mind going, but I hate packed areas where there's people shopping, and I hate music, and I hate the snow, and that's all in New York. So
that would be it. So you like the idea of it rather than the practice?
Yeah, because it's just if I could go shopping by myself or with someone else where there's no one in the store, I'm sure everyone else would be like, "Oh, happy days, that'd be great." I just can't stand the amount of people that, like, even in Abbey Centre, it's like a shopping centre up in Newton Abbey up here. It's just awful for people. Like, it's great for what they have, but see the people that shop there, they belong in the bin. they just walk right in front of you and they stop there. Lauren and I were up there the other day, and there was this couple that were walking in front of us. Like, as you would, like, there's no one's like personal space in Abbey Centre. You know,
arm's length.
You don't just hold your arms out and go, "This is the vicinity you're allowed to walk." You know, but they were walking and they just stopped, and I was like, right, okay. And then later on, did it again. Not the same couple, but different people. And I was like, these people are Christmas shopping, and this is just like, it just puts me in a bad mood.
I hate people.
I hate shopping.
When I don't enjoy it much either, but like when you're walking somewhere and you're behind someone and they walk way slower than you do.
Yeah, but then have you not got like a place to take over them?
But sometimes you don't. Like, for example, if you're in, like a perfect example would be Victoria Square in Belfast, where most of the little like walkways are like very the banister in the middle,
very narrow,
and you're walking behind someone and you're just like, oh my goodness, like, is this a procession for a funeral? Like, why are we walking so slow? One thing I cannot hack is somebody walking, and that's like, if everyone was just like, right, this is where I'm going, I need to get there. Fair play to them, the people that can enjoy walking around shops and just be like, oh, I'm just gonna walk in here, have a look, and I'm gonna leave. I might come back later and get that, even though I've already been there.
Yeah.
Fair play to them.
No.
Can't do that.
No.
Can't do that at all.
No.
And as you say, shopping at this time of year is pure guff. It is hard to actually go out and...
that's why online commercialism is amazing.
Oh, but sure, that's why like so many places are closing.
Good.
Like,
that's
Toys R Us. I used to flip and love going to Toys R Us.
Good.
See, as a kid, going to Toys R Us meant you were getting something like Beyblades or
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Or Lego or something.
Yeah, that's exactly what I put down for Toys R Us was Beyblades. And I remember we went there one day, it wasn't even Christmas time, I think it was just like during summer or something. And you know the little, the arena you used to get?
Oh yeah.
The blue arena? Yeah, I got that there, wrecked it the first day.
What, just playing with
so much? Beyblades, yeah.
Oh, they were so good.
Absolutely brilliant. And all it was just plastic.
They were literally spinning tops.
Yeah.
with like a tack.
Yeah.
The launcher.
And you
used to get launcher.
You used to get plastic. What would you call them? Like plastic attackers or something, and you used to get metal ones at the top.
Yeah.
And I used to break my plastic ones all the time with the metal ones because I could.
So good.
And you used to do that double thing where you had two in each hand, or two in one hand. You did the double rip.
Don't think so.
No.
Maybe I was never that skilled.
Oh, the double rip was the best thing ever. People used to I used to have friends. They used to battle in the
arena.
In the arena, in the driveway and stuff.
Nice.
Like bring your Beyblades around. I was like, I got a double rip here. So you can't do that. I was like, I can do whatever I want. It's my arena.
Double rip. My house, my rules.
Yeah, my driveway, my rules, and then they do pink slips for Beyblades. Like if I beat your Beyblade and it's not broken, then I take it. It's as simple as that.
It was the worst. Like those were awesome. Like those particular presents and stuff were really. Was there any one present that you could pick out from all the years of Christmas that you were like, friggin' hell, that's so cool?
Yeah. Mr. Stretch or something? Not Mr. Stretch
Armstrong?
Stretch Armstrong, yeah.
Nice.
I loved that guy.
That's so cool.
He was the best thing ever. I used to tug of war with him all the time. I used to wrap him around the door handles and stuff. I was like, oh, he's still there. He hasn't fallen off yet.
Yeah,
no,
he was durable.
Yeah, he was. He was a very durable man.
Durable.
Yeah, you're right. What about yourself?
Yeah.
Beyblades.
No. I think you've probably seen it before, or at least I've showed you a picture of the of my master replica lightsaber.
No.
What?
No, you've never shown me. Out of all these years, you've never.
You've never seen it?
You've never. I mean, no.
Oh my god! I'm gonna show you right now. It's basically anyone that maybe isn't as aware of what I've just said. It's basically a replica of Anakin Skywalker, Luke Skywalker, and now Rey's lightsaber.
That's cool.
Right, so master replica is basically the handle is made completely of metal to basically movie grade specification, and the top is it lights up and makes noises and stuff.
It's the white one, isn't it? Would it be white then? The whole thing?
Well, it lights blue.
Like yeah, but is the thing?
Yeah, the whole actual like length of the
is white.
Of the like tube. I don't really know what you would call it, but it's white.
But it doesn't extend. Sure, it's just fully.
No,
made.
It's constantly.
I've seen it before. I've just never seen one up close. That's amazing.
Is that not the coolest thing ever?
That is class.
Like I've got a closer picture of the handle. 1 second.
Oh my days!
It's so cool. Like, yeah.
Where on earth did you get that?
Mum and Dad got me.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's really awesome.
That's wonderful.
It's like it's still like my like pride and joy.
Oh no, definitely. Yeah.
Like I still think it's like the coolest thing ever. And
if I got one of those, I probably wouldn't take it out of the packaging. I'd probably just leave it there.
Well, I've kept it in stupidly good condition. Yeah. I think I've had it for over 10 years. But it's one of those things that I will literally keep forever.
Oh,
because it is just way too cool.
I wish I could say that about Stretch Armstrong, but
he's gone.
He was durable, but he wasn't that durable. Unfortunately, it's quite unfortunate, but he did pass after many years of being stretched amongst doorways and stuff.
Did he burst?
Yeah, pretty sure his left arm burst. Yeah, I was like,
what's in him?
I can't remember.
Flour? Sort of felt like flour.
I think
probably won't actually be flour.
No, I think it's some sort of some weird chemically made flour of some sort. Yeah.
Those particular gifts, I just think they're so cool. Like,
but you don't get them anymore because you're so old.
No, well, you see, that's the thing. Like, I always wonder. Like, see now, obviously this year I've asked for something pretty specific, but like,
that's different.
I've always sort of said that with Christmas money some year I will buy Luke's green lightsaber from Return of the Jedi. I've always said I would buy a replica of that, but now they're like worth way more than what they were then, so it's almost quite hard. But
one day,
well, yeah, eventually. But like those sort of like gifts, like for example, another gift. I didn't get it, but I gave it. That's my like favorite all time gift I've ever given. Was I think you might need a bit of background, but basically, Rachel and I have the same favourite book.
What book's that?
It's called The Timekeeper by Mitch Albom.
Okay.
No? Never heard of it? Really, really
I don't
good.
read.
Anybody that does read, really worth a read, really good. But basically, it was our first Christmas actually, and I got her a signed first edition.
Oh, good for you.
Pretty cool, yeah.
So, did you get it signed by the person?
Yeah, it's signed by him.
Did you get it signed by him?
Oh no, he's American.
So?
I'm not going to go to America.
Well, why not?
It costs so much more than getting somebody just to send it over. But it looks really cool, like the pages and all. You know, like a book now, they're all like the same length and stuff. Like they're not perfect in the first edition.
Why?
I don't know, but it looks awesome.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it looks really cool. But
I think she was like ecstatic about that gift.
Yeah, she really. Well, she said she really liked it. I thought it was really cool.
I could just imagine like a couple of years time going to like a car boot sale or something.
I'll see it in the book.
Like, Rachel, what's that book? Oh, that's someone else gave me that book. No, I'm pretty sure. First edition.
I got it ages ago. No, but the way you tell the first edition, just for anyone that is actually interested, there's a little number on the inside of the cover. Usually it's completely random, but in this case it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think it goes up to 10. If not, then it stops at 9. But it's like an IBN number or something. I can't remember. On the inside of a book cover, that's how you tell it's first edition. It's perfect sequence.
That's strange. Like,
yeah,
it's kind of cool though.
Yeah, it was really cool. Because whenever I opened it, I was like, "There's no way like this is actually a first edition."
Yeah.
I opened it legit. I was like, "Class."
That's amazing.
Yeah, so cool.
Actually, I'm awful at gifts.
I just think, like, see now I've given that one.
You can't top
it's
it.
Always downhill. Like, there's nothing that is gonna come close.
Yeah.
Like, I peaked early.
I'm still yet to peak, I think.
Well, that's what you want.
I don't know if it is or not, because then I'll just, like, one day I'll be like, oh, this is a really good gift, and then the next time I'll be like, this is a really terrible gift.
Yeah, see, every Christmas since, it's been mega pressure.
See, I don't feel the pressure as such. It's just, like, I just want to get it done.
Yeah.
I don't want to get things, like, that they're going to want or
yeah,
need.
Or
but
like.
then it's like, whenever you ask the person, they don't know what they want. It's like, well, then, what do you want me to do?
Know them.
Know them. It's easy to know them, but whenever they've got everything they want and need, you don't know what to get them.
Yeah,
like, I know there's things that get released every now and again, but nothing's ever released during Christmas time.
It's like, well, it usually is, but it's usually like
boring stuff.
Stuff that they don't really know they want yet.
Yeah, well, of course you're not going to know until it's like maybe like in a wish list. If we could like log on to someone's account and be like, oh, that's their wish list, they'll go and find their stuff, but. I don't know, I'm just not good at shopping. Not good.
Confession time, that happened once. Rachel left her Amazon left on my phone.
No.
Yeah, I was able to get ideas.
Oh.
Sorry, Rachel.
I don't even think Lauren has a wish list. If she does, doesn't tell me.
It was for books though. Like I remember, like, because obviously I'm sure you assumed what I've just said. Like we like books and reading. And I don't like that. Like, but we.
I don't like to learn.
But like she was like, oh, get me a book. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get you a book. And then her wish list was there. I was like, I'm getting you a book. It's on your wish list. So
I wish I had that sort of luck. I just don't like.
I don't this year, and she's asked for a book again.
She's asked for a book again.
Mm.
I don't know. Surely God, she would get bored of books. No.
Well, I don't know. I just really like reading. Like I've read all the available, bar the most recent one actually, Game of Thrones books in like 2 months. I think 8 books or something.
That's just ridiculous. Like
it's because of my travel time. I just have time.
I suppose hour and a half each way. Yeah, that's true. I just don't have any. Like I wouldn't even want to sit down and read a book. Like, say if I was on a train or a plane somewhere, I don't think I could read a book.
I just I wasted so much of my train journey like at the start just doing nothing.
Yeah.
And then I sort of thought, like, this is literally like 2 to 3 hours of my day.
Yeah.
Like, I may as well do something, and I can't, like, I don't know, like, learn to sew.
Juggle. Just juggle on the train.
Yeah, so.
I don't know. Books are, to me, that's like, obviously to yourself and Rachel, that'd be very different to get a book for Christmas and stuff, but I just don't, like, whenever you go into these shops and stuff, and they've got, like, even Black Friday is very close to Christmas.
Yeah, it is.
And it's just crazy that people don't just pounce on that. What was that?
What?
What was that?
What was what?
Like.
I don't know.
I was bound to pick up on that microphone.
We'll find out.
I hope it does. If anyone else hears that, I'll let it go over your I hope you find it as funny as me. If not, I'm not sure. It's fine. It's okay. Brilliant. It's like one of those, you know those things you used to get in the in the school. Yeah, in Tesco's like. Yeah,
I love those.
I hated them because it made me feel sick. So I
really?
Couldn't stand the
Holy
sound.
crap.
Yeah.
That's like the ones you could tip up when I was like a cow. It's like.
No, I never got one.
Oh my goodness.
I remember the no, I can't even talk about it. It's very bad. No,
You're not getting that for Christmas anyway.
No, I am not. That's right. If anybody buys you one, I will cry. But I just don't know. Like, commercialism at its finest is just everywhere you go now. It's all these sales and stuff, and if people don't capitalise on Black Friday, you're screwed.
Did you see? There was a load of like research into Black Friday this time.
No.
There was.
Oh no! The deals.
Mm.
It was like they bring it up, or they bring it up earlier in the year or something.
Yeah. They bring it up in like July. Well, not everything, but like
but most
just
things,
like
TVs
it was like
and stuff.
it was mostly electronics, and it was like it would say £250 off, and then you read below it and you realise that the actual price that £250 was off was actually in July.
Yeah.
But the TV was like brand new, and then like 4 months later. Well, that's obviously maybe a bit of an exaggeration. Maybe.
But it is. It's all technology nowadays, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like even on Amazon, like their Amazon's Black Friday wasn't the best. This
year.
It
was terrible. I ended up. I did buy a TV on Black Friday, but I was due one anyway. Like mine's quite old, but
yeah, well that's different, I suppose.
But that was the time to buy one. That's my first Black Friday purchase ever.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Well, certainly a big purchase. I've never.
Did it not like start in America though?
Yeah, sure. They had to kill each other for it out there.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, open Walmart doors and someone comes out with a tire or something.
Like literally, like people go nuts. Like, did you see the?
I want a pen.
Argos pen. Did you see the?
Just steal the Argos pen.
I got 4 of them. Did you see the guy in Oxford Street?
No. Oh, by himself?
Yeah, they were like opening the doors and this guy just saunters in on his own.
It's like, I'm just here to buy a toaster.
He was picking something up that he pre-ordered. He wasn't even buying anything.
Oh my days.
It was.
See, that's the thing now, because like Black Friday, surely the guy you just go and order it, and then you'd have one there. Then
that's what I did. Yeah.
See, then how does that? So there's no need for anybody queuing.
No, not really. Unless like I don't know how Walmart works certainly, but maybe they don't do pre-orders.
But then again, that would be a silly idea of like having no pre-orders and then having their store being wrecked in one.
But maybe that's what they want, because then people come in and buy stuff they actually don't want.
Yeah, true. It works that way too. People just come in and go, "Oh, that's on sale. Buy that."
It's like every shop is laid out for every shop is laid out very specifically.
Yeah, no, it is. You're right.
I even remember like whenever I used to work in the shop, that for example, stuff that people want and use the most is at the back. So you walk past everything else. That's why the milk is always at the back of the shop.
Yeah.
Or like bread is like further in, so you're like.
It's all subliminal. It's all.
Oh, it's genius! It is genius. But like they go next level for like for Christmas. Like I was in Tesco the other day, and they actually like I love looking at Star Wars Lego, but flip it's so dear. But
it's expensive. No, yeah, around the
yes,
bathroom stuff,
and it is shampoo. A massive display, and it looks class.
Chewbacca,
and I am over 20 years old, and I was nearly sucked in.
Imagine 70 from the last podcast.
Imagine a child of like 8 seeing that.
I don't even know. Is Lego still viable now for kids?
I don't know. I love it. It's great.
Yeah, but we all grew up with it.
True. No, I think it is like.
I don't think kids are that much like into it anymore.
Yeah, maybe it's because it doesn't have a screen. But
yeah, it's true.
Like I know that like a lady I work with, she bought her grandson some Star Wars Lego this year.
But what is your grandson?
He's not old. He's like 6, 7, 8.
No,
that's what he is.
All 3 ages. That's cool.
He's all 3 ages. No, yeah, I think he's around that age. To be honest, I'm not massively sure. But
well, fair play to her for getting it. Hopefully, he appreciates it.
That's not Christmas yet.
Yeah, but whenever it comes to.
Oh no, he will. Like he will. But
he's
just like he loves Star Wars. So like she's getting him like Star Wars. Like
kids are bad.
There's a thing in I think it's Asda. It's like a literal stormtrooper, but it's got like bath stuff in it.
Oh yeah, the soap stuff. Sure, you get them all the time.
It's not matey though. It's not like the matey. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, like the shoe with little plump ones.
It's not those.
Yeah, no, it's a real one. Yeah. It's like,
I've never seen them before.
Like it's an action figure.
Yeah. Flip.
Yeah, there was like Action Man ones years ago.
Well.
Yeah, no,
this is all new.
I'm pretty sure I had a Darth Vader one years ago.
Oh, that's so cool.
Pretty sure I did.
That's so cool.
Because you're thinking of the ones that you think I'm thinking of the ones that are like
The
plastic
minis,
with the,
like the
the,
wee
the
lid.
proper head.
Yeah.
No, it's an actual thing. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, not
Well, there
really.
you go. I look foolish, but
You call yourself a Star Wars fan, do you?
well, I didn't know it existed.
No, I'm pretty sure it did years ago. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had one in my bath.
One thing I know
As a
you
child,
enjoy
I don't take
about
baths anymore.
Christmas.
I smell.
I've got you here, right?
Right.
One thing I know you enjoy: Advent calendars.
Oh yes.
Don't you?
Yes, we all enjoy the odd advent calendar. That's Christmas time is awful, but advent calendars are fun because actually
they're so cool now.
Well, that's the thing. Like
they're not just chocolate now.
Yeah, that's the thing. Because was it 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago? Maybe you were in mine, and we were talking about it, and you enlightened me.
Oh my goodness!
You brought this to my attention. I had literally no idea. Clarky's a saint. He came around to my house, and I was like, I was just talking about advent calendars, and I was like, I don't really know what one to get Lauren, and I was like, I don't really like chocolate anymore during Christmas and stuff. It was just like, because you get chocolate anyway.
You do. You get so much.
And it's like even selection. Like I'm 24. I don't want selection boxes anymore. No, it's
give me the quid.
Yeah, just give me a pound. Yeah, that's fine. Don't need more chocolate, And then when you were like, well, why don't you just get one of the Star Wars ones? I was like, what do you mean? Like the Star Wars Advent calendar?
Star Wars
like,
Lego.
Yeah, Star Wars Lego Advent calendar. I was like, that's not a thing. Don't lie to me.
It's a thing.
And he showed me all these pictures of all these old Advent calendars, and he showed me he's like you're not in the room. He's not in the podcast anymore. It's okay. And then you showed me the 2017 box, and I was like, yeah, that's what I want from now on.
They are so cool, and I think they're a lot more fun. Like they are more expensive.
Oh yeah,
they're not
obviously.
Like, was it £25?
They're 20. Yeah,
25
down to 29.
Are they?
Yeah.
I suppose we're 4 days in, so that makes sense. But you're essentially paying like £1 a day.
Yeah, but well, that's not.
But you know that, like, for example,
that's £1 a figure.
Yeah, which is like nothing.
Which is fantastic.
Yeah, like we were discussing earlier before we came on that day two was a little
Sabine Wren
mini figure, from one of the Star Wars miniseries that was actually worth from what I read on a blog $20.
It's crazy money,
which is insane for a minifigure, which is insane.
She has two faces.
She does.
She's not two faced. It's just she has two faces.
She's reversible.
It's like Professor Quirrell.
Oh, do you remember that?
Yeah.
Did you ever have the Lego?
Oh yeah, I had the Lego.
Yeah.
I had the Lego castle.
Same.
Yeah, brilliant.
I had the train and the privet drive.
Never got the train.
And I had the car.
The blue car.
Yeah, I had that. The Ford Angela.
Yeah.
I have Hagrid's hut and Gringotts.
Yeah, I didn't have Gringotts. I had Hagrid's hut. I had what was it? It was like a little dungeon part of the castle. I had
Snape's potion room. No,
could have been.
I had that too. It was really cool. Yeah. My goodness, I had so much Lego.
I don't even have.
I essentially had the Harry Potter movies and like Lego. I had the Mirror of Erised as well. Yeah. Did you have that one?
No, I didn't have any of that.
Yeah, like twisted it and the wee ruby was at the bottom.
No.
You know, like the
Philosopher's Stone. Yeah. No, I didn't have any of that. I wasn't as privileged to have so much.
I don't know where all this came from.
No, I was.
See, whenever I'm thinking this. Oh, I had Dumbledore's house room, tower. You know, his with the twisty stairs.
Yeah.
I had that.
That's crazy. Like I used to have so much Lego as a kid, and I don't know. Like, so there's people that just have like ungodly amounts.
Oh, I know. Fair play to them. Fair play to them. Like, but
so much money involved in it now. Like years ago, they weren't that expensive.
No, that's why I had so much. Because I'm even thinking back, I used to have Star Wars Lego from episode 1, the Gungan sub. Remember?
Oh yeah.
You know, it goes on to the blue one. The Gungan sub. I had an X-wing from like episode I think it must have been 4 or something.
Yeah.
But it was like obviously a re-release. I had the Naboo Starfighter. One of those turbo tanks.
Yeah.
Like the 8 wheels.
Yeah.
Like is there 10 wheels I might have on it?
Or the big brown things, isn't it?
No, the big so episode 3, like the actual clone turbo tanks.
Oh yes,
yeah. And stuff.
Yeah. It's a lot of Lego, like.
That's not even the half of it, honestly.
But that's the sort of stuff that I'd like to get for Christmas.
Yeah, it's so cool. But
people get games and stuff. That's cool. But I mean, games you can get throughout the year. It's only sometimes the games get released near November time.
Yeah, and obviously there's a lot at the moment.
Yeah.
So.
And then it's even now. That's another thing with commercialism as well. When it comes not even to Christmas, but just in general, it's like if you don't get a game
Mm.
on release day, you probably no point in getting it.
No,
because it's like 2
you're
months
so
down the
far
line.
behind.
Yeah, by the time you get to like, actually playing the game, you're months behind people. You know, like that's what people are going on about Destiny 2 and stuff with the PC.
Yeah.
Same thing. It's just crazy.
That's just fear of missing out. That's just people with that FOMO.
Oh yeah.
You know, where people are like, "Oh, I can't play that. Why? Because I'm not going to be as good as them." But it's still going to be a great game. Although,
yeah, definitely.
in fairness, like I even remember, like it was so bad. Like whenever I came back from holiday, I was like, "I'm going to be so far behind everyone in this game."
But you do catch up pretty fast.
You do.
It was a very fast game. This one.
Yeah, it was. But like, as you say, like you know, around this time, people want really cool gifts for next to no money, and it's tough.
But they're possible because now Tesco's have this little thing, this little aisle of all these silly things. Like they have Guinness stuff,
right?
Guinness chocolate and Guinness.
I think I've seen that.
It's just
like the games and stuff.
Yeah,
yeah.
Like stupid aisle sort of thing. They're not that expensive, like £10, £12 or something.
But those are the games that are like those little like stocking fillers are really cool.
But that's what I like as a gift.
Yeah, they're really cool.
Not as a stocking filler. Like I just don't gifts for me. I just don't get them.
Yeah, you don't want anything big anymore. Really.
I never really did.
Really?
The only thing I ever wanted was a drum set.
You got one.
And I got one. Yeah. Like that was the only thing that I actually wanted, and that was it. Any other year you could have got me a sock, and I'd have been fine with it.
I love getting socks.
I hate getting socks now. Like
really?
Yeah, I got too many of them. I don't need any more socks.
I love getting socks.
No, if they're cool socks, but if they're like Lonsdale, or like, you know, I don't want to get like a 4-pack of Lonsdale black socks. You know? I don't want to get them. But if they're like fluffy socks that have a Wookiee on them,
yeah, that would be pretty cool.
Like if there were brown socks with Chewbacca's face on them, I'd be happy enough.
Yeah, but you probably never ever take those off because they're the best socks in the world.
That's true. I love Chewbacca slippers.
They exist.
Probably.
They obviously
exist. Of course they exist.
Everything exists to do with Star Wars. Like that's insane.
But it's like I don't know. I just don't like. I mean, people just want so much. It's like there's another year left. You know, there's always another year after Christmas. You can get it yourself. You know, if you can't get it yourself, maybe save up.
My birthday's right after Christmas.
Well, that's bad for you, isn't it?
No, because anything I don't get, I just get then.
Well, but it's another month away though. It's a month and 4 days?
And anyone that can figure that out, I expect presents.
You just don't even.
No,
P.O. Box Clarky on 90 Ring Clark. That's just terrible.
You can send all your birthday wishes to the wee podcast ni@gmail.com.
Well, I'll certainly not be doing that, that's for sure. You'll be getting double the amount of gifts.
Yeah, you just give me a card in person.
I'll just buy you a pint. Okay.
That's alright, I'll take that too.
My birthday's in the middle of the year, it's just stupid.
That's a good birthday though, I think.
But it's during summer.
That's good.
Hi.
Because then you can get like your gifts spread out. Like, you know, people that have their birthday on like, imagine having your birthday on Christmas Day.
People have their birthday on New Year's Day as well. 1st of January.
Would you mind that?
I don't know. I think I would because some people have it as a birthday thing as well. Like, because I don't know if it's like the same in every country, but people go out here on New Year's Eve.
Well, they do. I've had New Year's.
I know America's like big for it as well.
Oh, there will be. Yeah, I did it in Amsterdam once.
Yeah,
in Holland.
Yeah,
and they still go out and do all that sort of stuff.
Well,
I'm sure they do it everywhere.
I know. Obviously, whenever it comes to the point where like there's a countdown and stuff, it shows you like all over like the world and stuff. But I know some places don't actually do an awful lot for it. But whenever you go out and
North Korea.
Well, that's one place, yeah, but that's not their fault.
No.
But then if you were to go out and then like the next day be your birthday, I don't know. I don't think I'd like it. Like, what do you think? Happy New Year. Oh yeah, by the way, happy birthday as well. I just don't like it. No,
I'm not a massive fan of being the centre of attention for my birthday.
No, oh god,
I'm not a massive fan of that.
Hate birthday wishes and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I like people wishing me happy birthday, but not in person.
Yeah.
In person makes you feel awkward.
You like it on Facebook,
thanks.
so you can like it.
Yeah,
put a thanks with a smiley face.
Awkwardly like it, and then now you've got these little faces. You can be either angry or sad at them.
Yeah.
So you can be like, oh thanks, sad face.
Thanks,
I'm now 25. Sad face. I'm halfway to 50.
Oh wow.
Do you know what I mean? Like that's just.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. Having your birthday so close to Christmas would do my head in. I think I'd cry.
It's not really that bad. It's just what's really annoying.
This is so much in one period.
Well, yeah, it's sort of for everyone else. It sort of sucks, but it doesn't really bother me. But it's more that the weather's never that great. So like, if you like, for example,
somewhere else then?
Like a good summer birthday for yourself. If we went out and did something in town, you've got a more like.
Oh yeah, the weather-wise, definitely. Yeah. Like, but I mean, you could just leave the country.
Who's coming
for your birthday? Though you could just like, if you want to spend it with friends, that's a bit different. But you could still do like a cocktail night or something in a bar somewhere.
True.
Still the same thing, like just
don't pay for anything.
Yeah, just don't pay for anything. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. It's strange having, because for obviously, like you said, for other people would be a nightmare because the amount of money it's going to cost them. But I don't know. I think,
but it doesn't always have to. Like, I'm always of the opinion that, see, and it goes with anything. I think that, see, if someone, no one should feel pressure to spend the same amount as everyone else. Like,
no,
see, if say for example you saw
idea.
one of your friends and they were like, oh, you know, been out with this girl for this long or whatever, and I bought her an iPad, a horse, and and you know, a new Fiat 500, and I've just spent 30 grand on her, you know. But in more real terms, like say you got a friend who spent like £500 or £400 on their girlfriend, that happens.
Oh yeah, but like,
or wife or whatever.
Yeah, like wife being the main focus there, not girlfriend. That like ridiculous.
People do that, and like it comes down to people not, like, I always think that people should only really spend what they can, and if they do overboard, I'm sure people really do at Christmas because they feel they should.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, like people that literally cannot afford it should just buy what they can, because that's bound to be what I certainly would appreciate. Say, for example, my little sister, whenever she, you know, was younger, you know, she could have got me like a wee mug or whatever. Like I think last year she got me like some Star Wars socks and stuff.
See, that's class.
I think that's so cool because they've had to go out and spend to them, which is probably a lot more than you know, like, and I think that's so cool. Or like, you know, you're, I don't know, say whenever it comes to, like, for example, you know, people going out at Christmas or whatever, the people that come and make the effort, even though, you know, that they don't have as much as anyone else, like people that actually come out and do things, or like, I think that's, everyone should always just spend what they can, and the fact that they even do that is really cool. Like I like the fact, like, obviously people do feel so pressured into, oh, you know, I need to get my girlfriend, kids, mum, dad, friends, whatever, the best of the best. But that's maybe it's just me, but I'm sure there's many others that think the same, that they don't need the best of the best. No, they're happy with what you get them. Yeah. You know, and
that's the way it should be. Like, it's the things that get me now, that these spoiled kids and stuff. It's just like, people can, if you have a TV, an Xbox, a PlayStation, and a PC, that would, to me, that's definitely spoiled.
Yeah, it's class.
And I'm obviously, like, thankfully I do have that stuff, but I mean, I went and bought the Xbox and all the stuff myself, so it's not like it's just, if people go out and buy you that stuff for your birthdays and Christmas and stuff, it's like, if you want that, fair play. But I mean,
you're doing well.
Yeah, of course you're doing well. You got some really cool parents there, or friends or whatever that buy you that sort of stuff, which is really good. But I think just having, not meaningful stuff as such, but just like even having a pair of Star Wars socks, what's wrong with that?
I think it's cool.
Keep your feet warm.
You're right.
You need your feet.
They are great. They are useful for me.
If you don't have feet, get some gloves. If you don't have hands, then get yourself a hat, because everyone has a head. So
you're dead.
Or you're dead. Yeah. Everyone has a head. Get a hat.
But yeah, I think that's sort of like, for me, what it boils down to at Christmas is people, and this is why I like it, is because people that I enjoy spending it with, that know me.
Well, you don't spend it with me, so that's thanks. It's great.
I said enjoy. No,
okay.
No, it's people that I would spend Christmas with. I enjoy spending Christmas with, because like everyone has their wee traditions and stuff.
Oh yeah.
You know, like everyone has dinner at different times, which I always think's really strange.
I know. I remember one year, I was like, what do you think you're doing this year? You've had your dinner?
Yeah. How? It's like 1 o'clock. You're like, what are you doing?
This is why people get so, like, they get so full. and they fall asleep by 6.
Yeah, I legitimately eat until like maybe 3-4 o'clock.
Yeah, 4 is dead on.
Yeah.
Dessert maybe by 5, half 5, 6.
Yep, and then you have beers, and then you go to bed late.
Yeah.
That's legitimately the way the day would usually pan out. We would have like a nice sort of breakfast in the morning. You know, something that you wouldn't usually have.
Yeah.
You know, like last year, my brother.
Never up that early in the morning for Christmas anymore.
Well, neither are we really.
Yeah.
It's usually, I'll say early. It's maybe like 10, 11.
That's about right.
We would go down because we would all sort of like lie there, being like, oh, right.
Time
Here we
to
go.
go.
This day is gonna be, and it is a stressful day for people that are cooking and stuff. You know, I literally go down. You know, as I say, like,
wait.
Yeah, like we had like poached
really?
eggs. Yeah.
No.
We had like poached eggs and muffins. Not the bun, but you know, like breakfast muffins.
Yeah. English muffins.
Yeah. We had those like for breakfast. My brother, obviously being a chef, he made them last year for breakfast. Immense. With some bacon actually as well. But like that, it's like a breakfast you would normally have. Really cool. And then,
well, sure. Is it China? They have KFC for Christmas dinner.
What?
I think they have.
Do they even have Christmas? I thought it was a Christian thing.
No, I'm pretty sure. Well, I don't know if it's like. I don't want to be ignorant, like, but I mean.
I suppose we all know. If anyone does know, please let us know.
Yeah, please let us know, because I'm not pretty sure as such, but I think
you've heard.
I've seen. I think I'm pretty sure I've seen like pictures.
Maybe it's just a normal day.
It could be Photoshop. I don't know.
It could just.
But there was but Colonel Sanders had a hat on, a Christmas hat on. So it could be Photoshopped. Maybe it was a dream. I don't know. But I am certain I have seen it somewhere that I think it's China has KFC for dinner on Christmas.
I'm convinced that could just be a normal day for them. I'm pretty sure they have a different religion. I could be completely wrong.
It's true. Yeah.
But
if that's correct,
I'm fairly sure it is a Christian thing, and because we are a Christian country.
Yeah.
Primarily. Because my mum, like, for example, she works with someone who isn't a Christian and does not celebrate Christmas whatsoever.
See, that's the sort of people I need to get myself around.
I have a funny feeling she could be a Jehovah's Witness.
Maybe not then.
Maybe that's what you want to be in.
No. I don't want to be that.
Don't you ever dare show up at my door.
No.
But,
well, you're never going to have, like, give me any organs if I need any, so it's okay. You know, just let me die as I am.
Well, that's what they do.
Yeah.
But no, like, I'm pretty sure that on Christmas, just a normal day.
Yeah.
Like, they don't have anything, don't put up a tree, anything like that.
Well, see, neither would I if I had my choice.
I love putting up trees.
I don't. She wants to put it up in, like, 2 weeks before Christmas, so it's, like, this week.
Was it not? It's not up here.
No.
Oh.
No, well, I personally don't.
We have 2 trees.
No, that's too much.
One in, like, the kitchen / sunroom, one in the living room.
No.
Yeah, we have 2 trees.
That's just not happening.
I bought a little nutcracker for my room.
I can't have nuts.
You don't have to eat the nuts.
So why do you buy a nutcracker then?
It's a nice wee thing.
No, don't.
It is
a stupid little trinket for Christmas.
It's nice. It looks nice.
No, I just buy myself like a crate of ale and that'll do me.
Have you seen the beer advent calendars?
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
They're very expensive.
Yeah, they are, dear.
Yeah, I was
the craft beer ones.
Yeah, I was like, oh, they look nice, and then I was like, oh,
maybe not.
The price is also very, very nice.
How much was it?
It was 80 quid.
What?
Yeah. I was like, well, it was 77 or 79.
You know what? You say that, and then Zuella, however you say her name, was selling 12 days at 50.
12 days of Christmas, but what is it, like makeup and stuff?
No.
What is it?
Right, so it was £50, right? Now, for anyone that hasn't watched what is in this is very rough, but essentially, the first day, I think, was a little thing that hangs on your tree, like a little decoration.
Mm-hmm.
There were 2 cookie cutters, legitimately, you can buy for 79p on Amazon, or maybe less than that, but 2 cookie cutters. You know those wee, like, puff balls girls have on, like, their keys? No?
Lauren has one.
One of those, like, small one.
Mm-hmm.
Notebook that managed to fit in an advent calendar, so you can imagine it was...
But that, because advent calendars are all different sizes.
It was tiny.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a separate £50.
Yeah, there was a pen in a separate door. Not even together.
For the notepad?
Yeah.
That's just ludicrous.
So what's that, like 5 days? She has 2 candles in it. One on Christmas.
Tea lights probably though?
Well, they weren't tea lights, but they weren't big. They were like, maybe like the height of your thumb.
That's silly, like.
like an average sized thumb height, that
Whatever
would
that
be
may
like
be.
I don't know, like
Send us in the answer, please.
5 centimeters, but like
5 inches more.
but
It's a big thumb. It's the Grinch.
like that. Like there's like 2 of those. There is one thing of her. Is it makeup of some form?
See, you could probably justify.
One of them was confetti. That is not a joke.
That's ridiculous.
One of them was confetti. That like you can see where this is going. I can't remember exactly what else, but I remember I watched a guy make fun of the calendar.
I'm not surprised.
Rachel showed me on. I don't watch YouTube or anything like that, but Rachel showed me the her basically posting a video defending her advent calendar. You know, I don't make the prices. It's not me. I'm really proud of it. It's really good. Like, don't defend 50 quid.
Yeah.
For 12 days, we get 24 pieces of freaking cool Lego for half that price.
Yeah. Less than
half that price.
Sometimes.
And
£24.
Ever since the whole thing kicked off, we're just by half.
So down £25.
25 quid.
I still wouldn't pay
That
for 12,
is still
for 12 days.
a complete rip-off.
If I could make my own advent calendar, I'd put loads of like really, really cool stuff in it, like toenail clippings and stuff. That'd be really cool.
Or like just 12 episodes of this podcast.
Oh, that'd be terrible.
You open the door and it just plays.
That'd be a terrible advent calendar. Could you imagine just like waking up to like, all right, folks, welcome to episode 4 of the wee podcast. No.
Don't you leave the room.
Don't leave. Don't shut the door. Don't shut the door down. You shut the door. It shuts off with those cards you get. Where they're like the welcome greetings. Like, oh.
Open it
Happy
again.
birthday. Nope. Happy.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be a terrible idea.
I have to admit, I will agree at one point that is not the nice side of Christmas, but it does come down, in my opinion, to what you want Christmas to be and what you want to see. And I genuinely want it to be good and nice and fun, but I know it's not for everyone, but at the same time, the likes of celebrities like her, if you can call her a celebrity, that is complete exploitation.
Oh, definitely. That is like taking advantage of Christmas.
Yeah.
And just being, well, this is 12 days. Half the time you're never going to get anywhere else.
50 quid.
50
awesome.
quid for a pen and a notepad. There you go. Happy Christmas.
Honestly,
but if you want to get 2 of them, you know what I mean? It's £100.
£100. I'm not.
£100 on 24 days of notepads, cookie cutters, and pens.
No confetti.
And confetti.
Confetti
what's the
is
bet?
in there.
What's the bet? Number 12 is the confetti, so you can be
12 is the candle, the slightly bigger candle.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But it's cinnamon as well. Cinnamon candle.
I don't know. I have to admit, I don't know.
Christmas. That's the smell of Christmas stores, isn't it? Cinnamon.
Yeah, I quite like those sort of candles.
So do I.
Yeah,
I love cinnamon, but just don't like Christmas half the time. But I get the whole thing. I get Christmas. I know I said I don't get it, but I do get it. I do get why people want to do fun things, but just the majority of the time, the things I don't like.
It's more you can't be bothered with Christmas. I think than you don't like Christmas.
Yeah.
I think that.
I just don't like the songs. I don't like the movies.
Do you watch any specific movie?
Well, I'm gonna have to now because she's around.
What are you gonna watch?
Probably Polar Express.
Okay.
Or The Grinch.
So good.
But
The Grinch is so
good. I like Jim Carrey, but I like the. I sort of like The Grinch because he doesn't like people.
What's you?
Yeah. Well. Yeah. I'm not green, so it's okay.
Well.
Not there's nothing wrong with being green. I'm just saying, I just wouldn't want to be a green person. Like,
what else? What else should you watch? Arthur Christmas is a watch. No, watch it.
Russell Brand. I'm not watching Russell Brand.
I like Russell Brand.
I don't mind him, but I just don't want to watch a film in a minute. Unless it's...
No, that's not Arthur Christmas. That's just Arthur.
Oh, is it not? What's Arthur Christmas?
The animated one.
No, never seen it.
Santa's wee son Arthur.
Santa doesn't have a song called Arthur Christmas. No. No, he doesn't. What's his middle name? Ben? ABC?
I don't know.
Arthur Ben Christmas?
His name in it is Arthur Christmas, and his big brother is training to be like the next Santa or something. And something happens, and I won't spoil the rest.
Please do, because it sounds awful. It sounds terrible.
What else do I watch at Christmas? Rachel loves to watch National Lampoons.
Oh, the holiday one?
Christmas Vacation or something.
Yeah, no.
She loves watching that.
No.
What else do it?
I'm just not a fan. Like, what's that Christmas film? Have you ever seen Adam Sandler's 8 Days of Christmas or something?
No, that sounds terrible.
Oh, no, it's fantastic.
No.
It's so bad, it's good.
What age is it? How old is it?
It's an animated film.
Is it old Sandler or no?
No, it's old Sandler, like, yeah.
Okay, like an how came, that's fine.
Yeah,
It's
it's
the new
very
stuff like Jack and Jill was terrible.
Is it 8 Days of Christmas or 8 Days of... 8 Nights of... I don't know. 8 Crazy Nights or something, I think you call it.
Good.
It was really funny. I quite enjoyed it, yeah. But, no, I just can't do the whole music, movie, awfulness stuff. Even the snow.
If we get any.
Well, I pray we don't.
I hope we do, mainly because I won't be able to go to work.
Why?
You will not get out of my street.
No.
Not to get down to the train station, no.
So what are you going to do?
It's all downhill and all.
I
am just not going to win.
You can't take sick days and stuff, can you?
Well, I can't get there.
What are you going to say then?
I
can't get him to work.
If the trains are cancelled, it will take like 3 hours to get into work.
Yeah, I suppose there'd be no point in doing it.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, it will take me 3 hours to get there and probably longer to get home.
Yeah.
So, in those sort of days, it sounds awful, but I just love being off for like that full Christmas week.
Well, you'd prefer having that because you get the whole time with your family and stuff, don't you?
I would, but unfortunately this year I don't have it. I have to go in Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. But sure, as I say earlier, the services and anybody in the services and anybody that has to look after, vulnerable or elderly people or whatever, they don't have that choice. So.
No, they do not, which is unfair, but each to their own, I suppose. If you don't enjoy Christmas, then do the people that do want to enjoy Christmas, swap your shift.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
If you let them go home, be kind. That's the time of year to do it.
Be kind and
This is the time. This is the time of year to do that.
It's the time for giving, apparently, according to
the
world.
Retail everywhere.
Yeah. Well, to close out the podcast, I think I'll ask the questions. Like, what's your favourite part of Christmas?
My favourite part? Oh my goodness.
Could be anything between going out or eating or presents or family time or whatever.
I think for me it's the fact that, and I know you touched on it earlier as a bit of an annoyance, but because everyone comes together at that time of year, like for me, my auntie, my cousin, other people, like friends, whatever, Rachel will come down, we will litter up. But anyway, we'll.
It sounded like you would light her up. It sounded like you said that there.
Like people come to the house and then maybe you don't see them that much. Like my granny will come down and stuff from Belfast, and we'll get like aunts, uncles, things like that. I think it's the fact that everyone. I don't want to use the word make an effort, but I feel like that's a good word for it. That like,
come on down to see your family.
Yeah, like literally everybody sort of comes down, and it's nice to see everyone. I know it shouldn't be once a year, as you say, but the fact that it's on that one day, that everyone comes down, it's not like spread out. We do see each other obviously throughout the year. I see my auntie quite a lot.
Yeah, but not all together.
But not all at the same time, sort of thing. So it's nice in that way. I just think that's probably it. What about you? When it's over.
Yeah. When it's completely finished and January is upon us. I don't know. This year is definitely the Advent calendar. It's about it. The Lego Star Wars Advent calendar is probably one of my highlights.
That is my gift to you this year.
Yes, it is actually. Well, you didn't buy it for me. She did. So you did bring the idea.
I planted the seeds.
You did. That's an awful way to put that. But okay. I don't know. I think, like you say, family time is probably more important. But
yeah, you don't want to be too cliche.
No, you don't. But that's the only thing you can do at Christmas, isn't it?
Yeah, and also what's really awesome is giving presents and seeing people really like it.
Oh yeah, whenever you see people being happy and stuff, but then again, like, you should just be happy anyway.
Yeah, truly.
It's as simple as that. Life's precious.
Enjoy every moment, everyone.
Yeah, enjoy every second of your life if you can. Yeah. But no, fair play. But no, I would say family time. Even though it is quite cliche and I don't really like Christmas and stuff, but family time to me would probably be the most important.
Important part?
Yeah, definitely. Not my favourite part, but the most important part. Favourite part's the Advent calendar.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, even if it is
obviously.
Yeah. But no, I think we'll conclude that one there. What else is there to say? Just thanks for listening, I suppose we should say. I don't even know if anyone's made it this far.
Yeah, well, I really hope so.
If they have, then thank you very much for listening. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. What else are we on? We've got YouTube.
Subscribe on YouTube.
Subscribe
to
to YouTube.
updates.
Yeah, do that. All that there's sort of good stuff. But all the stuff in the YouTube description box will all be there, like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and
a lot.
Yeah,
and the email as well. Please do email in if you have any questions, queries, whatever.
Yeah, you can do the email, whatever that email address may be.
I'll look it up, but it's we really do want some participation whenever people can and will and whatever.
Well, seeing as I asked you your favorite part of Christmas, we should probably ask.
Why doesn't everyone?
Anyone who's listening, throw us in a Facebook comment or something, or a tweet, or even an email or something to see what sort of if we can get a little algorithm going on here.
Really interesting to see what people do during
Christmas. Yeah, well, people all different have opinions, don't they? So
and we can even give maybe some shout outs in the next sort of recording we do, just to see what other people do, and be really interested in your traditions, what you do at Christmas. Let us know. We're really interested, and we genuinely do want to hear from you.
We do indeed. Alright folks, cheers for listening.
Until next time.
Cheerio.
Bye.